Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another live streaming of Guild TV. Today I'm here by Fulton Street. You see that the World Trade Center, One World Trade Center. So we got off from the station, and today we're gonna look at the charging bull. Sorry for that. Because a friend sent me, in particular Emerson Brano, sent me a video, short clip about charging bull being vandalized, and we're going to see that today. Though I haven't heard any news about it. I was thinking that that clip is old as 2021, wherein something happened to the charging bull. It was vandalized, and it was spray painted with swastika sign last December 2021. Okay, we're now turning left to to Broadway. So street check, that's Fulton and Broadway. So we're turning left here, and we walk straight until we reach the charging bull. So we're heading south of Broadway until we reach the Bowling Green area. So as of now, we're walking around the financial district. This is the financial district of New York City, and it's also called FIDI or FIDI, F-I-D-I, meaning financial district. And this is one of the biggest and beautiful train stations here. It's called the Fulton Center. Let's take a short peek. There you go. It's beautiful inside, right? And it caters to a lot of intersected lines in here, like ACE, ZZRW 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the lines that this station is catering. Okay, it's just a short peek of the station. So I would like you to familiarize with the station if you're not from New York City. So when you visit here, that's how the station looks like. So again, okay, we get out of the station. Again, we are right here by Broadway Street, and we're heading southward of Broadway. So we're gonna meet the charging bull in the middle. So this area is FIDI or Financial District. It's one of the oldest parts of New York City. So just look around you. The streets here are narrow and winding and full of character. So this kind of street design is a reflection of the original Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam back in the 16th century. So the Dutch were the first settlers here. They developed the area, and this is the area that they first developed, the southern tipmost of Manhattan Island. That's why the design is like this. It is narrow, it's winding, but full of characters, So the street design here is different. Unlike the grid, the grid design or the grid pattern of Midtown, or the grid pattern of of Upper Manhattan. Well, Midtown to Upper Manhattan is different. So these early colonial paths remain irregular, and that's part of what makes this area so special. Okay, mega shout out to M. Zambrano. M. Zambrano's there. Hello, M. Zambrano. Thanks for coming. So I'm going to the charging booth because you sent me that clip. We try to check. Okay, I hope it's not clean yet. I heard about, or I saw before the news around December 2021 that it was vandalized. It was spray painted with swastika sign before. This time, as I saw from your clip, I cannot read the word what is writing there, but it's colored blue. I hope you can still catch that.
We're going to sell and buy at the same time.
Okay. So mega shout out to you, .rm. Mega shout out to .rm. And Marian is there too. Thank you very much, Marian. Mr. RV TV. Hey there. Thanks for coming, man. Who else in there? Let me see. I see M. Zambrano, Joe Hernandez. Hello there, Joe Hernandez. Thanks for coming for today. Jude Jean-Pierre. We have a newcomer here with a lot of icons, sending us a lot of icons. It says fire icons. Thank you, man, for coming. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, Jude. Hope you enjoyed today's show. And also, mega shout out to Marian. Hello there, Marian. Hope school is finished, because Marian is a student. Israel Morales, bienvenido. Saludo to Israel Morales. ¿Cómo está? Thank you very much, Israel, for coming. So we are walking southward of Broadway, Lower Manhattan, the Old Town. This also referred to as the Old Town because it's the original Old Town of Manhattan, the financial district. Oh, they still have some flowers in there. You know, I love flowers. It looks like magnolia to me beside the Church of St. Paul. Is that Church of St. Paul? Oh, no. It's the Trinity Church. The Church of St. Paul was there. We already passed it. This one is, I think, the Trinity Church. And the flowers are beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. And this building is the, I think this is the United Architects, something, United Architect building, something like that, right? Or sometimes they call it the Trinity Center. Yeah, the Trinity Center, because it's within also the vicinity of Trinity. This is the Trinity Center building, and that one there is the Trinity Cemetery, the graveyard. You know, when there's a church, the yard of the church is always a graveyard during that period. In the past, it was always like that. The church always has graveyard around it. So this is how to describe that here. I'll show you. See, look at the tombstone. So it's the graveyard, and that one building there on the left, right, is Trinity building. Oh, new leaves are coming out of this pine plant. Okay. Yes, Joy Hernandez is a very old cemetery. Bienvenido a los muertos. Sí, welcome to the dead. Hola, ¿qué tal? How are you? Hola, amigo. What is that? That's another name. I'm Sombrano. You keep on calling Israel names. That's not good. He would probably not agree with it. Oh, look at the flower. That one is blue. Okay, this flower is azalea. This one is azalea. That one is bloom already, and the others are not yet bloom. Because azalea are late bloomers. It blooms after the cherry blossom. Azalea, they have different colors. This one is pink. In Japan, they got various colors of azalea. Here, I haven't witnessed that here in New York yet. They have the lavender, the white, the yellow, the blue. There's also blue azalea, and one tulip in the middle of the pine bush. Beautiful, right? One piece of tulip in the middle of pine bush. So that tulip survived. So look at the roots there. The tuber is underneath. It survived. Beautiful. And the graveyard there. Hey, we missed that magnolia. That's the magnolia there. Oh, it's not magnolia. It's kaizen. It's kaizen blossom. It's one type of cherry blossom that it is like a pom-pom and a lot of petals in it. Unlike the Yoshino, the first bloom, this one is the late bloomer. See, look at that. It's like a pom-pom. And it got a lot of petals. It's deep pink. It's much pinkier, deep pink than the other sakuras. These are the late bloomers of cherry blossom. Beautiful, right? And underneath that is Los Muertos. Okay. So let's continue walking. Here is the white type of cherry. Is that cherry? No, it's not cherry. I'm not sure about the name of this because the petals big. White big petals. That's not a cherry. I'm not sure what it is. A dahlia? No, not a dahlia. And this is the Trinity Church. There you go. Hi Marivic, mega shout out to Marivic. Mariah there. Thanks everyone for coming today. Okay. You continue walking. Upcoming events. May 1 to 2. Trinity Church, Verdi Requiem Choir. Okay, that's their agenda. Okay, so let's continue walking down Broadway Street, and I'm gonna introduce you to the star of this walk, the Charging Bull. So I think it's around 3 to 4 minutes walk more. Printemps. The closest, the Rector Street is closed for renovation. The entrance is closed. I think this is the new, by Printemps. This is the new, what do you call this? Department store, right? Where there's a Whole Food Market on the left, but on the right side is the new Printemps Mall. And during its opening day, long line was there. Very long line, and they have to limit the clients coming in because it's gonna be overcrowding. Okay, Printemps. This is a French mall, a French department store that branch out here in New York. The last time I came here was a long line. Now I don't see much people now. There's a Printemps. It's the newest edition of stores here in New York, and particularly in the financial district. Because this building, what do you call this building again? This is the old stock exchange building, is it?
Stop acting like it's gonna benefit you anyway. You act like you're doing something that's
Okay, let's continue walking. We're very near the Charging Bull. You know, that Charging Bull, that powerful bronze sculpture, it has become a global symbol of aggressive financial optimism and prosperity. And I think it was installed unofficially in before the year 2000, maybe 1980, in the 80s, before the 90s, between 80s and 90s. And it now stands just north of the Bowling Green Park and only a few blocks from the New York Stock Exchange.
wasn't that Saints Park?
I see several people down there. They're in line waiting for their turn to get a chance to touch the balls of the bull. So they're in line. Let's cross now. It's clean. Look at El Toro. Toro fuerte. El Toro Fuerte. Next. Next. Wala. Wala, wala. Okay. Okay, let me get my other camera. Para propinas, gorjetas, fast vintage newspaper, wanted for good behavior, blah blah blah. Oh, she prints out something in here. A souvenir, like an old newspaper type, and you're gonna put your picture there. And she's gonna put your picture there, and it prints out like an old newspaper. Beautiful. Okay, let me pull out my other phone so I can take some pictures. I'm still suffering with allergies on my nose and my eyes as well. Okay. So the bull is very clean. I don't see any paint in there. Maybe that's an old clip then. See, it's clean. Let's check the balls if it is clean too. Oh, it is. Nothing's wrong with it. Maybe they already did the prostate tests. So it's, maybe that clip is old clip, because that happened in 2021, and this is perfect. It looks like it's not recently cleaned. There you go. Okay, so that's the Raging Bull. Or the Charging Bull. I always say Raging Bull. It's the Charging Bull. Okay. So there it is, the bull. So this massive, several thousand pounds of sculpture is the work of, I think it's Italian-American artist, Arturo di Modica. That's how I remember the name, Arturo di Modica. And he created the bull after the stock market crashed in the 80s. I think it's 1987. Was that the time the stock market crashed? That's the 87, right? 88, 87, I think. So anyway, so he created that bull during that market crash, during that year. So it is actually a gift to the people of New York, and it became famous globally. A lot of tourists coming here just to see this charging bull. As far as I can remember, from what I read and from what I saw, from some clips before, that the artist and his friends dropped this charging bull, dropped this off outside the New York Stock Exchange, undercover at night on December. In one December night, one cold night. I cannot say the exact date, but during that time, maybe 89 or 88. So, and the city removed it, you know, but public outcry brought it back. And this time to Bowling Green, where it remains today up to this time. This is its permanent location now. So it transferred from the front of the stock exchange, then transferred in here. This bull is a little tall, right? It's really big, it's massive. And I think it's around 10, 11 or 12 feet tall, if I would judge to that tail there, up there. Yeah, and look at that. It's solid. It is solid, man. Look, you will not hear any sound because it's solid. It's a solid bronze. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is a solid bronze. There's no sound when you tap on it. Okay, and look at the nose. And the design is so dynamic that it shows movement, as if you know. Now I can see motion in here. I can see a movement, and because of the diagonal gesture of the bull, you know, as if it is in motion. And the nostrils, look at the nose, the nostrils, it's flared. It's flared, and the head is down, and the muscles coiled, and it's determined. I think these attributes commonly associated with the thriving stock market. Because in financial lingo, a bull market refers to rising stock prices and investor confidence. So it's either bullish, or what's the opposite of bull? Bullish. The market is bullish. It is weak. I think it's weak, no? Yeah, bullish market and weak market. I think it's like that. But anyway, if you say a bullish market, it refers to the rising stock prices. That's why it signifies the strength of the financial market. So this is more of a symbolism, I think, that this culture makes more than just a powerful animal depiction. It is a symbolism to that bullish market, to that bullish stocks. Okay, I cannot get a chance to take the video of the head of the bull. I think I'm gonna do it now. There you go. Sorry. That is the bull. And that is the betlog, the famous betlog of the bull. So everyone wants to touch the bulls. The balls of the bull. Sorry. I like the camera. Oh, it's the casing, right? The camera casing. Look at that. See the famous, go ahead please. The famous bedlog of the bull. And that's the head. So for New Yorkers and those people around the world coming here to witness this charging bull, it represents not just economically or capitalism, but the bounce back resilience of economies. You know, not just economies, the cities and the individuals as well. So a lot of tourists are in here right now. Actually, it's one of the tourist spots here in New York. Many come here as far as Europe and Asia just to see this charging bull. That no time of the day that no people are taking their pictures in here. So as you can see, this site draws people from all over the world. I can hear different languages. And the visitors, look at them, they're lined up. So the visitors line up to take pictures with the bull, some in front and many at the back also. There. Yes, believe it or not, bull's rear end is more often is often more photographed than its face actually. Yeah, the rear end is more often photographed than the head part. And in fact, people love to rub its horns, nose, and let's say its testicles. See how they grab the testicles? They love to grab the testicles. Others are opening their mouth. Beautiful. So the rear end is more famous than the head. So it's become a quirky tradition that's said to bring good luck and financial fortune. No? So when you touch the balls and you take a picture here, you're gonna have a good luck and you have good fortune in the future. Okay. So now all this adds to the fun. So just remember that this piece of sculpture is a work of art and cultural symbolism. Look at that. That's the head part. They're on the head part right now. And it's a good news that it's not vandalized, as I've seen in the video clip. That's an old one. So respectful behavior and care help preserve it for future visitors. So let's not vandalize these charging bulls, okay? Let's respect this piece of art, this piece of public art. Okay. Do you know that there's a female counterpart for this charging bull? You know, that female counterpart is called the fearless girl. Before, the fearless girl was standing in front of the bull here. There was a fearless girl standing in front and trying to charge the bull as well. But that girl was transferred in front of the Wall Street or the stock exchange. Yeah, right in front of the stock exchange. If you're familiar with that girl, it's right in front of the stock exchange. It's called the fearless girl. She was standing here before. Okay. So that fearless girl was created created to match this bull. Actually, she was in front of this bronze bull sculpture, and she was standing defiantly with her hands on her hips. Yeah, and it was originally placed directly facing the bull, creating a powerful visual and symbolic position. Okay. So that fearless girl is another symbolism of encouraging gender diversity in corporate leadership. So behind this bull, let's shift our attention a bit. Just behind the bull is the Bowling Green Park. There it is. The Bowling Green Park, the oldest public park in New York City. It's the oldest. It's dated back to the 17th century. So it is enclosed by its iconic black wrought iron fence. It is enclosed, so we cannot get in. I think it has an opening and closing time, most probably. And it's padlocked. I think they open this also during the daytime. And there's also a timing for this. This is small and triangular, and it looks like an oasis. Look at those plants, those red tulips in the middle, circular, and some side plants like this azalea here, the fuchsia azalea. Beautiful azalea, right? Look at that. This is just small and triangular, and this is the oldest. It's in the middle of this busy urban area, the financial district. So Bowling Green has, excuse me again, it has a deep historical roots, you know. It was once used for, you guess what? For lawn bowling. That's why it's called the Bowling Green, from the name itself. So it was once used for lawn bowling during the past era by the colonial elites. And those daffodils there, look at that. Also, this is also a site of major revolutionary events, you know. After hearing the Declaration of Independence read aloud, a mob of patriots stormed this area and pulled down the gilded statue of King George III. There, where is the? Oh, we don't have no more. We no more have the statue of King George because it was pulled down. They did not put it back. Okay. And which was standing right here. So they melted it up. Yes. That's why you cannot see this anymore. They did not put a replacement. So they did not put it back. But instead, they melted it down. And you know what did they do with the melted metal? Oh my God, my nose. What they did with the melted metal is they made it into bullets and turning tyranny into ammunition. Literally. It's a literal action. Look at these daffodils. Beautiful. Okay, that was a revolution against King George. Ah. So this is called the Immigrant Heritage Plaza. And okay, don't forget the train station. Where's the train station? There you go, the subway. There's a subway here. That's the Bowling Green subway station. We're against the light, so you cannot read it. Okay, now you can read that now. It's the Bowling Green subway station, wherein it caters to line 4 and 5. Lines 4 and 5. Oh, those are those kids. Okay, and on our left, so on our left here is the spot of the Grand National Museum of the American Indian. So look at that building. National Museum of American Indian. So housed inside is the Alexander Hamilton U.S. Custom House. So it's closed right now. We cannot get in no more because it's late already. But if you get inside, you see the U.S. Custom House for Alexander Hamilton. You know the Broadway musical Hamilton? Okay, that is all about the life of Hamilton, of Alexander Hamilton. What do you call this architecture? It's not classical. Let me figure out. So there are columns in front, and the columns are not serving as a pillar, but serves as just an ornament. So the columns in the front is not structural, but decorative. And look at those leaves, those angels' head, and those roof. Okay, I think this is more of. Let me see. What architecture is this? Maybe it's view arts. Could be. But it's architecturally stunning, you know. Maybe it's a view arts, a French style architecture building. Okay, let's continue walking down. Maybe we walk by the other side here, by the right side of the museum, so we can see the Battery Park. The sky is beautiful, look at that. The sunset is beautiful. Okay, I keep on talking because when I talk I keep on thinking also, because you know I'm trying to retrieve back some information. Slowly, you know, because I'm forgetful nowadays. So let me see some comments in there. I see a lot now. Christian Sanchez is in the house. Hello there, Christian Sanchez. Welcome. Welcome to our history class today. We're having history class. Right, Israel? Israel, am I talking facts about history here? Okay, let me read. I'm lost with the comment thread there. And Byronette is there in the house. Thank you, Byronette, for coming. She just came from work. Yeah, so after work, she came here. Christian Sanchez, always coming to our show. And Byronette says, hoping to be there. You can be here in time. So this is the right side of the Indian American Heritage Museum. There's a beautiful architecture. It's very Frenchy, very French. Yes, and very expensive place. See, un lugar muy caro. Yeah, the sunset is very nice. And this is the Battery Park. I'm not sure where to get inside Battery Park because they put some fence in there. It's on renovation, so most probably on the left side. Yeah, okay, on the left side, so that's where the station is. So that's still part of the Bowling Green station. There's another entrance. And on my left is the ice cream track. And if it's calling me, the music is calling me. Dun, dun, dun. Can you hear the music? It's calling me. And then the driver would say, Candyman, Candyman. Anybody remember about that movie? The original Candyman movie? In the 80s, I think. It was in the 80s or 90s. I saw that movie. It was so scary. You know? So don't say the word or the name, or don't call the name of the Candyman in front. I think it's in front of the mirror, right? That you say to call his name 3 times or several times, I think. I don't clearly remember. Oh my God, my allergy. Thank you. My God, my allergy. So this is still part of the Bowling Green station. Oh my God, look at this facade, beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. So Byronette said, my goodness. Byronette said that he still need a lot just to be there. Just got my US license. Ooh, because you were not working on it diligently. That's why only now that you got your license. It's still retro though. But you know, if it is still retro, that is the perfect time that you have to apply for your license. Because as the retro is rolling on and the retro will be dropped off, then perfect time for you to get in, right? And while it is retro, you're working somewhere there. Anyway, open for amazement. So they're doing something here, a renovation. So there's a plan to put on some amenities for the kids, like that one. Allergy. And open for pollinators. Oh, the butterflies and the dragonflies and the bees. Battery Gardens, an official Monarch way station. Okay, so they're improving the place. They are improving the place. The battery is open. My God, my allergy. Whew. Okay. We are 3 short of likes. Let's hit the like button. Yes. We need more likes in here. So many steps to go through. Look at that. And look at the flower there. The sakura. The beautiful sakura there inside. That's the Kaizan sakura. Oh, the Kanzan sakura, the late bloom. Okay. Ah, my goodness. Where was I? So we're here right now inside the Broadway Park. So here in Broadway Park, somewhere in the left there, we'll go there later on. We just go around here. That is the ferry terminal. You want me to ride the ferry? Just tell me ahead of time so I can plan. Although it's not advisable to take the ferry because the signal is not very stable when you are in the ferry and the ferry is in the middle of the water. And that is where you can catch stunning waterfront views. The ferries to the Statue of Liberty and the Ellis Island, and peaceful walking paths here. So Battery Park is more of a garrison park, you know, because this was utilized as an army or a garrison. What do you call that? A garrison. What do you call this? A garrison area, a garrison, something to defend the island. So when invaders are coming in, they can defend the island right away. That's the main reason why they have this battery park, but no, battery area. From the word itself, battery, meaning battle. Look at that. It says Castle Clinton. Why Castle Clinton? So, you know, in this neighborhood, the buildings in this neighborhood span centuries, from federal-style townhouses to modern high-rise like that one there. So, there's a street here called the Stone Street. It's just a short walk from here. It's one of the oldest streets in Manhattan and still features cobblestone and Dutch tile facades. This one is no longer cobblestone here, but that Stone Street, it's all cobblestone and a lot of bars there, you know. So this time of the day, the bars are open. But we just walk around here and then we'll pass the ferry terminal. And this big sakura tree, this is a Yoshino type of cherry blossom. So it is 5 petals, single flower, 5 petals, and white with a streak of pink. That's the characteristic of Yoshino cherry blossom. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Okay. So let's continue walking. I think I need to recharge. I don't want to lose my power just right away because, you know, my phone is not giving me a warning most of the time it will just darken its screen. How many power do I have? Oh, 41. When it reaches 20, it will just shut off suddenly. So I need to prepare now as well. Might as well prepare now. Okay. Be back doing laundry. Oh, Emson Brown is doing laundry. Israel gonna remain with us. But Emson Brown are gonna be back, okay? So Byron and Morales. All the Morales has remained here. Okay, we're still walking. You know, that side there, that's the water side. And we're not getting in there. Okay, we're walking towards the ferry terminal. We go around. See, hear that ferry? The horn of the ferry. Oh, they have some light installations here, huh? Beautiful. I haven't seen this before. The gimbal is acting out now. See, that way to the Statue of Liberty and Ferry's Island boat. This is a free ride. You know, this ride is free. Oh, this ride is free going to the Staten Island. But there's another boat going specifically to Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. And that is the one that you're gonna pay. It's a private company owned boat. The flowers here are lavender in color. I'm not sure about the name of this, but it's beautiful. There's a big sculpture of eagle in there. Okay, and there's a special light display in here. What is this? I haven't seen this before. Let me prepare my other camera. Hey, what are you doing? Wait. My gimbal's getting lazy again. Oh, because the gimbal's battery is getting low. Let me put that power to the gimbal first, okay? Okay. Look at this. I haven't seen this before. Well, anyway, I haven't been in this place for 6 years. I only got in here for a short visit for a very short time because I just need to take the ferry. I'm touring a friend around, and we hopped in to the ferry. Look at this installation. Okay, let me take some short clips. looks like I can see a lot of seafoods. I think this is moving. Yeah, it looks like it's moving, because it looks like the whole stage gonna rotate just like a carousel. And the theme song is Under the Sea, Under the Sea. What is it called? Glass. Sea glass. Okay. It's called the sea glass. So it's not ready to rotate yet? I don't think so. So these are the modern buildings around the area. And behind those modern buildings are the old buildings. That's of the Dutch origin buildings. Oh, Joe, just leaving. Let me see. Joe, take care. Everyone gotta go. Daughter calling. Okay, thank you, Joe. Just leaving right now. Good night, Joe. Thanks, Joe, for helping us. Look at that. That's Joe Hernandez. He's here willing to help us every time. And he's facilitating a number of channels, you know. And I came to know Joe from Alex, the Nice EFX channel. Thank you very much, Joe. God bless. Christian Sanchez. Christian Sanchez, what is the latest about AMZ today? AMZ today. Can you tell me something about the latest on AMZ? Oh, this is a playground for the kids. I can see slides. Or are those waterfalls? Water fountain or something. I can see stairs. Oh, that's a slide. Okay, it's for the kids then. We can see the top of the World Trade Center building from here. Beautiful. The old church. I'm not sure what this church is called. It's just the old church. So this is the Staten Island ferry terminal. So your ferry ride here is free, crossing the Hudsons and going to Ferry Island. I like the very big bold font of Staten Island Ferry and the color. If I ride a ferry, my signal gonna be unstable, then it is cutting off. But this scenery is very beautiful as it passed through the Statue of Liberty. Okay, just let me take a short clip of this. Short clip, okay?
It doesn't flip your phone, you can go upside down.
Okay. Are we getting in? No. No, I'm not getting in. So let's continue walking here. This is the Whitehall station. There's a train station here for South Ferry Station. That's train number 1, the red line. Okay. Beautiful. Hey Byronette. So that RM is still there, and Byronette is still there. Oh, we can see the view of the Brooklyn Bridge from here. Casa Cipriani. Casa Cipriani is a famous restaurant, you know. They have they serve delicious pizza, and they serve delicious Italian food in general. The food there is delicious. It's famous. So maybe I cross in here so we can see the Casa Cipriani. I think some renovations is undergoing in front of this Casa Cipriani. So we are right now at the southern tip most of Manhattan Island. Behind that Casa Cipriani is water already. Oops, there's a bus in here. Okay, we'll walk quickly because I don't want my view to be blocked by these long buses. 2 of them actually. Oh, what is in here? It's interesting. There's a stair up there, going up there. Where does it lead us? Where does it lead us to? It could be leading us on the other side. Okay. And to see Casa Cipriani more beautifully from here. It's beautiful, right? That RM? Yes, that RM is beautiful. So when you arrive at New York, you will be more familiar with these places that I'm showing you. Then maybe next time when all of you come here, then you'll be the one doing the streaming, and I'm gonna be resting. Yeah, it looks like a museum actually. Look, it's a restaurant and a big one. It says the Governor's Island Ferry. So this is also a ferry station, that one, going to Governor's Island. So a ferry there going to Governor's Island, that one. Governor Island is smaller island, and I'm not sure if there are inhabitants in there, but mostly they cater to a lot of art events, you know, like the ice sculpture event. They have that ice sculpture event. I think I'm on the wrong side. Better if I'm on the water side. Anyway, you're gonna see the water from here too. Why not? So I'm showing the water side. That's the water side. The other side is Brooklyn. That one is Brooklyn. Street check. We are on Broad and South Street. That's Broad and South Street, okay? Okay. Somebody left that there. I think it's an intact food. Somebody left it in there. Maybe for those who needs it. Whitehall, New York Plaza, city parking, half hour, blah, blah, blah. Half hour, $12 plus tax? My goodness. Parking, huh? That's a parking space. For half an hour, you're gonna park your car for $12 plus tax. Wow. Lucky I don't own a car. I just taking the bus, and the bus gonna take me everywhere, and I can sleep while I'm sitting on the bus. Now this is the Broad Street. So that one there is the Broad Street. We're gonna walk in there later. Broad and South Street, okay? I want to show you the water side. Oh. Show you on the other side. South Street, all commercial vehicles, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. If we walk through here, I think we are passing the Vietnam Memorial Park. Yes, I believe the Vietnam Memorial Park is on this side, and that one right in front of us is the Brooklyn Bridge. Concord 118.
No, you mean passenger?
So let me fix my bag. So As I guess it, yes, this is the memorial, the Vietnam War Memorial. Because I've been here during the ceremony, giving the Vietnam War veterans a day to celebrate. And there's the Brooklyn Bridge there. Okay, let me put my camera down and I stand because okay, there, because I gonna fix my battery. M. Zambrano, why are we near the highway? This is the southern tip most of Manhattan Island. We're here right now, and this is pier number 6. Okay, let me just fix my bag and my battery. There you go. It says there pier 6. I'm gonna close it up. Pier number 6. And that is Hudson River, or the East River. And that's Brooklyn, the Brooklyn side. Those are the piers, and this is the Brooklyn Bridge there. Okay. Got it? Okay. So we're turning left, and right in front of us is the Vietnam War Memorial Park. This is the Vietnam War Memorial Park. I've been here last time at the end of March, I think, to commemorate the Vietnam War Veterans Day. And they got beautiful tulips in here. Okay, maybe we take the stairs. I can hear the water splashing, and it looks strong. Look at that. The water is strong, right? Ooh la la. Falling strongly. Yeah, the tulips are nice, they're beautiful. So that is the Vietnam War Memorial. Let's see what is in here. New York City Vietnam Veterans Memorial Plaza. Oh, Vietnam Veterans Memorial Plaza. Okay. And it's beautiful in here. This hallway is beautiful, matching with a dim light. Okay, let's step away. Oh, another beautiful tulips and the Kansan cherry blossom. What Byronet is the joke? What is that? I lost it. I will have a tulip soup. Tulip soup? What do you mean by tulip soup? Okay, nice tulips. Oh, I thought it's a cemetery. It's a cemetery. It's a park, memorial. Not a, because in Philippines we call memorial park a cemetery. It's not like that. It's different. Okay. Yes, you're very true. Philippines, every time in her Veterans Memorial, it's always a cemetery for our soldiers. Oh, that's why. It's a joke that you're going to make tulip soup. Is tulips edible? No, it's not. I know a flower that is edible. Do you know any flower that's edible? I know one. Maybe you know two. Because we eat that flower in Japan. Anybody can write their comment if they know of any flower that's edible. I know three flowers I know that's edible. Can you name some, please? Oh, honeysuckle is edible? I didn't know. Oh, is it? I'm surprised. I didn't know. But, okay. The first flower that I know that's edible, that I'm eating it since I was a kid, is the cauliflower. Isn't that edible? Right? Who agrees with me? I'm not sure the way going to Stone Street. Anyway, we're going to pass through a very historic building in here. We can make tulip scent. Oh, there's a tulip scent? Sakura scent, I mean. No, there's no sakura scent. Sakura has no scent. It has no smell, no scent at all. Yes, the cauliflower number one. There's another flower that we eat in Japan. Only in Japan that we eat that. I haven't experienced eating that anywhere in any country anywhere in the world except Japan. Okay, it's serious. Okay, that flower that we eat in Japan is chrysanthemum. You know the yellow chrysanthemum? It's edible there. We eat that flower. Okay, let us cross. Is it safe to cross? Yeah, it is safe to cross. I'm surprised there's a convenience store in here. I just don't know where the Stone Street is. Maybe we can ask. Excuse me, sir. Where's the Stone Street?
Just over here to the right.
Just over to the right. Thank you, sir. So it's over here to the right, the Stone Street. Because the Stone Street They have a lot of bars there, dining outside, a lot of tables and chairs. But before going to the Stone Street, what is this? Oh, I can see there's an old beam down there. Is that a beam? They're trying to fix something. Okay, that is a Stone Street. Okay, before we go to the Stone Street, I would like to show you a particular house in here that turned into actually it's not a house, it is a tavern. A tavern, yeah. They call that a tavern. I just forgot the name of that tavern, but that tavern is very historical. Caffeinated Humans of New York City. Interesting name. Caffeinated Humans. Cafe and toasts. The Bombay's Indian restaurant. Oh, there's an Indian restaurant here. Bombay's. This one, they call the Porterhouse Brewing. This is part of it. This is the end part of what I'm going to show you. The main part is on the other side. It's very historical. I'm gonna show you. See what it says? It says Frances Tavern. Okay, we'll read something about this Frances Tavern. This is the site. There's a museum up there. I've been here before. The museum is on the 3rd floor. It's just a small one. And the site of Washington's farewell to his officers. So this is where Washington said farewell to the officers. That's called the Frances Tavern Museum and Restaurant. Okay, I think okay, so it says there, the Sons of the Revolution in the State of New York, office 2nd floor. There's an office on the 2nd floor. I think I saw something like we can read about the history. Oh, this one. I just read it out if you cannot see it, because it's a little dark in here. Okay, it says there, Frances Tavern, Tallmadge Memorial, erected Chamber of Commerce, founded here in 1768. So the Chamber of Commerce was founded here. So Washington farewell to officers on December 1783, and the centennial celebration of Washington. And farewell in 1883. Sons of the Revolution recognized here on December 1883, and building purchased and restored by the Sons of the Revolution as a memorial to Frederick Tallmadge in 1905, and ceremony attending restoration December 4, 1907. Okay, this one is clearer. So after the American Revolutionary War on December 1783, General George Washington bade an emotional farewell to his officers at a banquet held in the Long Room, located on the 2nd floor of this tavern, Samuel Francis, a West Indian innkeeper, was proprietor. He later became Washington's chief steward. So Francis, also an American patriot, was host to secret meetings of the Sons of Liberty and gave aid to American prisoners of war. The present building, purchased by the Sons of the Revolution in 1904, was restored by them on this site and has since been mentioned by them. Plaque provided by New York Community Trust. Sorry. So this national treasure has been listed on the National Register of Historical Places by the United States Department of Interior. Okay, so this place is historical. Now we can walk towards the Stone Street. Let's walk towards the Stone Street. We walk back, but this is the entrance. Let me show you the entrance, okay? So that's the entrance. It's the Francis Tavern, and there's a museum on the 3rd floor, and the rest are restaurants. Site of the Birch Trials. Okay. Historical building. So this is very old. They were able to preserve it. Now let's walk over the Stone Street and expect to see some tables and chairs outside the street because it's warm now and they can dine outside the restaurant along the streets. It's my first time to come here anyway. I'm not very familiar with this place. So Byronet says sakura, also known as cherry blossom, is a pure fragrance. Oh, it's a fragrance, but I don't smell it. I haven't smelled sakura. Maybe because during sakura season, I always have allergy. That could be the reason why I don't smell sakura. Isn't that funny? Thank you, Byronet. So Byronet is telling us, okay, that it's a pure fragrance that is sweet, floral, and feminine, and a popular fragrance in Singapore, especially amongst the ladies. Oh, that is the brand. Maybe that's the name of a perfume, of a scent. Because sakura, I haven't smelled sakura any time in my life. Okay, maybe that's a really sakura scent. Oh, thank you anyway for telling me. I didn't know that. Unlikely Salamip. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. That's from Twitch. Let me just screenshot that one. Screenshot. There you go. Okay, let's start walking again. Byron said. So let's continue walking. This is the Golden Chopsticks restaurant. The Terrace Fish and Chips. So this is the one I'm telling you. The Stone Street. This one, beautiful, right? Okay, let me catch a video of this. Again. Coming from here, I want to catch some videos.
Top floor and basement's kept.
Ready? Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Most of the diners are still inside the restaurant. But look at the cobblestone. See? They maintain the cobblestone. So they did not remove it. They just restored the cobblestones in here. So this is your Broad Street, okay? Okay, I took a music. During summer, this place is full packed. It's not yet full packed by this time, but when summer comes, expect it. You won't be able to grab a table or chair here because it's full packed. Okay, one more time. Gonna come back.
Oh yeah? Yeah. So, the cost is
Okay, I got that. So we're gonna come back here maybe next month. It's gonna be all full and crowded. So that's the Stone Street. There is no signage. There's no street signs. Okay. No street signs. Anyway. We head back now to the station. Oh, maybe I think we go straight here. Because of these beautiful flowers in here. Wait. And I return back my charger wire towards the mobile phone. I remove it from the gimbal because the phone is getting low already. Okay, let's go turn towards the Broad Street. We're walking towards Broad Street, then we turn right to head to the station. So this area here mostly are offices, and some are condominiums and apartments. Mostly are condominiums. So when the sun sets down, expect it not too much people in here. Unlike Midtown, wherein it's too much crowded in there, and the people are concentrated there. They try to enjoy the lights, the sounds, and the lights in the food of Midtown, because that is the heart of the city. Before, this is the first part of the city. You know, when the Dutch settlers came here, they settled here first. This is the only New York City before. And the Manhattan that we know today, those grid streets in the upper Manhattan, they were all fields. They are all farms and fields. They raise vegetables, they raise food, and a lot of animals in there, wild animals at the same time, until they designed that upper Manhattan into grids. That's why you can see that it's uniform. These are all straight lines there, whereas the streets here is more like a European street. The street here is more European in style. You see, it's winding, it's narrow, and it's old style. It's narrow, winding, that kind of characteristics. Because this is the old New York City. And the name of New York City before, when it was old, it's called New Amsterdam. Yes, it's called New Amsterdam. So we're still walking around the area of Financial District, or we also call it Faidai. It's one of the oldest parts of New York City, as I told you. And the streets here are narrow, yes, and winding, and full of characters, you know. And it's the reflection of the original Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam. So this place was called the New Amsterdam before, way back in the 16th century. Unlike the part of the upper Manhattan there, the grid pattern of Midtown. So these early colonial paths here remain irregular, and that's part of what makes this area so special. It is the old town of New York City. What is this? Oh, is it a hall? The Lehman Ballroom. It's a ballroom. Look at that. It's wide. Emerald City, save the date. Oh, they're gonna have a show. Let's take a short clip of this, okay? Let me take a short clip of this. Okay, that's it. Let's go. First time for me to see this place. I'm fascinated. Complete playground. Oh, the playground. So, train station check. We are by Broad Street Station. There you go, the Broad Street Station for the lines J and Z. There's a subway running underneath. The complete playground exclusive family center. Oh, just for kids. Playground for the kids. Oh, Serafina. They have a Serafina here. Vino e Cucina. See, there's Serafina there. And we are by Broad Street, and that building that you see right straight there is the New York Stock Exchange. That's the New York Stock Exchange on your left. And remember, I was talking about look at this flower. It's different. It has a pattern. Okay. So that is the New York Stock Exchange. And I'm gonna show you the Fearless Girl. Remember the Fearless Girl? We're gonna see her here. Okay, so this Fearless Girl is the counterpart for the Charging Bull. We're getting near her now. She's standing there in front of us. You heard from me a while ago about another sculpture that became part of the conversation in the Fearless Girl, remember? So this Fearless Girl was previously standing in front of the Charging Bull before, until she was moved here. Look at that posture. Until she was moved here in front of the New York Stock Exchange. So this statue depicts confidence of a young girl standing defiantly with her hands on her hips. And you know that it was originally placed directly facing the bull and creating a powerful visual and symbolic juxtaposition. So the Fearless Girl was intended to encourage gender diversity in the corporate leadership. And however, some artists felt that placing the girl in front of the bull changed the original meaning of the charging bull. So eventually, Fearless Girl was moved to this present spot here, facing the New York Exchange, Stock Exchange, that one. Okay. Let me take a short clip. What happened? I'll take a short clip, okay? Okay. Thank you. So this part of the spots where, yes, look at that girl. Oh, one more please. Can I take a picture? Yeah. Please. Please, one more. Thank you. I missed that one. One second. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Bruno. That's Bruno. Bruno.
Super.
Very good. Beautiful kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Oh my God.
Yeah. So you're not gonna get the girl in there?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he wants to like come to when I spoke to the board meetings and stuff.
Okay. So you know now the symbolism of this Fearless Girl, right? And it was moved from the face of the charging bull until she's facing now the New York Stock Exchange. So the reason why they moved her here is that the bull changed the original meaning of the charging bull. You know, that's why they move it in here. So and also not to symbolize confrontation between sexes, because this what do you call this, Fearless Girl was intended to encourage gender diversity in corporate leadership.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Okay, let's continue walking. So this is one of the train stations here, lines J and Z, but we're not taking that. That's not our line going home. Our line is by the Fulton Street. Okay, sorry I missed reading the comments because I was so engorged with that clipping of the Fearless Guard. Hello, Scott Preston. Always welcome MTU. Scott Preston, how are you? So Scott Preston is in the house. Yeah, that flower is a pansy. That it's quite different because it has a pattern, an unusual pattern. Now this house, what do you call this house? I forgot what this house is called, but anyway, this is where you could witness the reenactment of Washington, is it? Yeah, I'm not so very familiar though, but the reenactment of whatever Washington did in history. But now it is being renovated, but the entrance is located on the side, on the left side, but still open to the public whenever you wish to see the reenactment. Yes, I am reading the comments now. I'm so late in reading the comments because I was so engaged with that fearless girl. One T, Scott, not double T. Yeah, you misspelled that, Byron. Yeah, the pansies are delicate blooms yet can endure any harsh weather. Yes, I agree with you. But it always needs a lot of water, you know. I'm not ignoring you, Scott. I was so engaged with that photography of the fearless girl. Sorry about that, Scott. Let's welcome Scott Preston in the house. Okay, let's walk now. So we are by the Broadway Street and we turn left. We cross, we're not turning left, but we're crossing the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street. The famous Wall Street. Let me do the that one, the street check. Okay, if you notice, the street signs here in Lower Manhattan has a darker color, or the darker background, and the color for the font is white. Oh my God, my nose. Thank you. Anyway, if you see that kind of characteristic for the street sign, it means you're in Lower Manhattan, because the Upper Manhattan is always green background with the same font, but only the background is green and the plate is bigger than the Lower Manhattan. So whenever you're in New York, you will know if you are in Upper or Lower Manhattan. And straight from here we can see the Trinity Church. That's the Trinity Church there. We passed by a while ago, or an hour ago. That's the Trinity Church. Okay, maybe we just walk up in here, because this side on the right side is a little darker now. We just walk up here and reach the Broadway Street. And Scott is saying that on the N train, once a guy had, what is that? Pooped his pants. Oh my God. Hope no one's eating at the moment. Sorry for that. So all other passengers moved to opposite end of the train car. That's how I felt being ignored. Oh my God, sorry for that, Scott. Scott was ignored. My apology. Scott sent me a sound of the utut. He sent me the sound of utut today, right, Scott? Okay, so we're walking towards Broad Street, and right in front of us is the Trinity Church. Look at the stained glass. Beautiful. I love stained glass on churches, and especially those depicting stories, showing images of the saints, religious images. And it's a Gothic also. This architecture is Gothic, and Gothic architecture is always revolutionary. So one of, or if not the oldest church. Oh, is it? It could be one of the oldest church, right? One of the oldest church here in New York City, because it stood here from the beginning of New York time, wherein it was a New Amsterdam back then by the Dutch settlers. Beautiful. Okay, and beside that, as I told you, it's a graveyard. So because long time ago, churches have graveyards on their yards. There was no separate cemetery. It's always outside the church. And that beautiful sakura there, that pink sakura, the Kanzan type of sakura, wherein it has bigger flowers and lump petals, multiple petals in one stalk. So we're walking northward of Broadway. This is Broadway Street. We were able to reach the southernmost tip of Broadway Street. You know, this Broadway Street is running across in the middle of Manhattan, from the southern tip, which is by the Bowling Green or the Battery Park, up to the northmost, which is the Washington Heights. It's very far, near the boundary of Manhattan and Bronx. That's where Broadway Street is running. And the lights are off already here in this park.
75 minutes long.
Around 2 months ago, it's still well lit. Now, they don't light it up. It feels so festive if it is lit. Okay, I'm not going to cross. It's not safe. I wonder what is this. Up to now, I don't know the name of this sculpture here, standing right in front of us. So that's what it is called. I was trying to recall the name of this building when we first passed by here. Now it's written there, United States Realty Building. United States Realty Building. Because I didn't know, I forgot, you know. I know, but I forgot. Street check, we're by the Center and Broadway Street. Still the dark background indicates that we are in Lower Manhattan. Okay, we turn left here. We pass by this park because it's got a lot of tulips in here. I'm gonna show you a lot of tulips in here, different colors. That one. So Scott has now confirmed that Trinity Church is the oldest church, built in 1697. Thank you very much, Scott Preston. And look at this multicolored tulip flowers in here. So they mix all the colors to come up with a beautiful garden. There's another bed of tulips in the other side. Oh, I saw one big rat just ran and got into the bush of these tulips. That one big rat. The ratatouille. By any chance, do you know the name of this place, Scott Preston? What's the name of this park? The one with that needle-like structure in there? The red, like a paper clip, something? Or a compass? Yes, before this was New York City. Yeah, before this was New Amsterdam. Then it became New York City when the English took over. I'm not sure really of the history why the English took over this place. The Dutch were the one who first settled and first developed this area. And anyway, the English changed the name of New Amsterdam into New York. Wow. Somebody just cut off this beautiful unbloomed tulip flower. Poor flower. It hasn't reached its maturity and just died like that. Scott says a phrase to look at flowers too. Okay, a phrase loves to look at, yeah. He also loves to look at flowers. I love flowers, you know. I'm not sure, but it's a structure that been replicated in other cities. Oh, I wonder what city is that. Maybe later on I will research for it. Okay, we're walking straight this park, across this park, and a lot of beds of tulips in here, no? Look at that. I remember when I visited a tulip plantation in Japan. So wide, so big. All tulips are planted in there. So you don't need to go to Netherlands just to see that humongous area of tulips. Okay, we're crossing the Trinity Plaza. Oh, this place is called Trinity Plaza. Now, okay, it says there from the sign, street sign. That's why it's nice to always review, recall, and focus on the street signs. So when the viewers come to New York City, they know which streets are they walking to and which street they lead to somewhere. Okay, from here we're gonna cross there. You see the sign there? It says path. That means there's a path train station over that area there. So we try to see that path train station. We're gonna cross the street. Baby. We're gonna cross and we're gonna get inside that the building there below Italy. There's an Italy restaurant up there, and below is, what do you call that? Westfield? Oh, Westfield. Okay, Westfield. Yeah, this place is called Westfield. And Westfield, from here to the what do you call that building there? Oculus. From here to Oculus is Westfield. And the whole area here is Westfield. Oh, we should see the St. Nicholas Church. Okay, let's check the St. Nicholas Church first. I don't want to miss that. Oh, it's on the other side. Nicholas on the other side. Ah, it's on the other side. That one there, the dome. You see that dome? That's St. Nicholas Church, the Greek Orthodox flagship church, shall I say. Okay. From other city, M. Sambrano says, OMG history, can I have detention? I know in Dallas for one. Okay, Scott said that, did you see Sifat's video 2 days ago? In New Jersey, a huge tulip farm. Yeah, I saw that. He went to a huge tulip farm there with over 8 million. You pay and pick all you want. Wow. Pick all you want. Oh, that was beautiful. You know, Sifat is always going outside of New York because maybe he's already saturated with New York City, so he needs to go outside of it. And Sifat got more time now because he just finished his studies, and I think he's officially graduated, but the ceremony is gonna come soon. He's gonna attend his graduation ceremony. Pronto pizza, pronto pizza, pronto pizza. Okay. Let's cross. Oh, this one. Oh, that dome that I showed you before, that's a reflection from the mirror. That was just a reflection. The original church is in by the left side. I'm surprised. Didn't realize that. I didn't realize. Oh, my allergy. My goodness, allergy. So hopefully the church door is not locked, because what is inside is so beautiful that I don't want to miss that one. Oh my God. See, this is the back side of the church. It's all marble, made of marble, and the dome. So the church is lighted. That's why it illuminates the light there on the wall and the dome. This is the Greek Orthodox Church, St. Nicholas. And Scott is asking, You drive, Gil? No, I don't drive. Because I don't need to drive. First, I don't need to drive. I'm in New York City. Second, I don't want to drive. But I drove before until I realized that I don't need a car. I just need a public transport. It's easier for me. And let me showcase to you this building in here. Beautiful, right? Look at that. Okay, so let's get up. I hate stairs. I really hate stairs. Beautiful flower. What is this flower? Look at that. Beautiful, right? Beautiful flower. Anyway, and the night view of the area, they intentionally left all the lights on the sides of the windows, the window side of all buildings here to showcase the beauty of the place. I think the church is closed, but anyway, I've been here once inside during the Greek Independence Day. That is the St. Nicholas Church. Okay, so Scott was trying to convince me to go there. Wait, let us see. I don't know, it's unique to me. It's unique to you. That's good. It's pretty inside. Yes, it is pretty inside. I've seen that inside. You know, it's typical Orthodox paintings of saints inside there. You know, just like the perpetual help painting like that. That kind of style. Scott says Filipino Cardinal Bishop is top contender to be the next Pope. Oh, his name is Tagle. That's Cardinal Tagle. Jaime Tagle, that's the full name. So very historic of that happens. Yeah. Cardinal Tagle. Yes, you're correct. That's his name. Jaime Tagle. That's the name, right? Jaime. And he's from my what do you call this? The same province where I am in Cavite. He is from Cavite. The same state that I am. Okay. Let me. What is this? The battery is 21%. Okay. What shall I do? I was thinking of doing something, then I forgot. You know me, the forgetful mind. Okay. I would like to recall something about this church. But this, you know that this church wasn't built in its origin in its location right now. It was built a little nearer to where the pool is, that memorial pool there. It was originally built in there. So during the total renovation of this area after the 9/11 incident, the church was moved from that location to here. It moved a little farther away from there to give way to the memorial area on that side, and this is its new location here. Actually, the church was one of those got damaged by the 9/11 during the attack. That's Saint Nicholas. It's very peaceful in here. Look at that. Very peaceful. This kind of quiet and peaceful place gonna kill me. Because if it is quiet and peaceful like this, the more I become depressive. So I want it lively. That's why I want a city. I don't want a place like New Jersey, California. I tried living there for a while, but it's not for me. New York is my city. It's where I deserve to live, because I lived to mostly lively cities in the world before I arrived finally here in New York. And Tokyo is one of my favorite. Look at this building. Only now I realize about this architecture here. Look at the middle, as if another building is placed on top of it. Beautiful, right? Okay, so that is Saint Nicholas, right? Saint Nicholas is wait. Okay, so I told you that it was moved from that side towards here to give way to the memorial pool. So it's one of those damaged by the 9/11, and this is the national shrine of the Greek Orthodox Church. here by the World Trade Center, and it is beautifully rebuilt structure that holds deep spiritual and historical significance, especially after the tragic events in 9/11. You know. Excuse me. So what street is this? This is Liberty Street, right? This is located along Liberty Street, and it was rebuilt and finished in 2021. So it's relatively new. This church is relatively new. But the original church, let me check. I think the original church was built in 1916. As far as I remember. Nicholas Interactive Tour, blah blah blah. Open until 5 p.m. Oh, that's why it's closed now. Open only until 5 p.m. So that's the Greek Orthodox Church and National Shrine. I love how the Greek Orthodox Church put on the robes. It's a work of art, you know. It's intricately designed. And they don't wear white habit. They wear black habit. So actually the original St. Nicholas Church is a modest building serving the Greek immigrants and located away there by the Cedar Street, a little there, no? And it was only a house of worship until it was destroyed. And this is a place of reflection and remembrance for all people. And look at this robe, the robe that the priests wear. That's on that window. And the robe, the outer robe is colorful and it has intricate designs depicting the saints and the holiness. You know, this kind of architecture. Can you tell me something about this kind of architecture? Anybody knows? Let's analyze. I think this is more of, it's not a Greek architecture to me. It looks like more of a Turkish architecture. You know, like I remember now. Remember the Byzantine style in the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul? It's like this, the same architecture in Istanbul, you know, the Hagia Sophia, that one. That's why it resembles much of that one. Okay, I talk a lot right now. And Nathan said that the church was destroyed by the South Towers. Oh, yes, Cedar Street is by that. Yeah, Cedar Street is by there, by that side, right? I thought this was Cedar Street. The Cedar Street is on the other side. On the other side, right? Or is this one? On the other side, the Cedar Street, yeah. That is where it was located. According to Nathan, Filipino Cardinal Bishop, blah blah, very historic that happens. Cardinal Tagle, awesome news. He's a great person, much like Francis. Yes, Cardinal Tagle has the characteristic like Cardinal Francis. I agree with you. So according to Nathan, the church was destroyed by the South Towers, and which collapsed. He said collapsed at 9:59 a.m. Wow, exact time. Thank you for that, Nathan. Thank you for contributing to our history class today. Look at this. It says something here. World Trade Center Campus Overlook. Mhm. And then it's meant to be quiet and somber. So many souls lost and never found where the Twin Towers stood. Yes, it's a sad story, sad part of it. Thousands was killed. And now this structure is very modern. I just say it's very modern, contemporary. Modern contemporary. Yeah, but it resembles, the one in Istanbul. Istanbul, right? Yeah. Okay. Let us see. Let us walk. So it's a Byzantine style to me. It could be a modern too, but according to my eyes, it's a Byzantine style, like the Hagia Sophia. Anyway, let's go down the stairs. Oh, look at this. I noticed something. The roof. Look at the roof. The roof looks like ribs, right? Look at that. The roof there, that one. It looks like ribs. I wonder how many ribs is that. It could have a biblical significance. But this the exterior is look like a pentelic marble. Then the Pantheon used also the same type of marble, the pentelic marble. And the dome, it glows at night. And I think that's for the hope and resurrection, I suppose. The interior here, when I came here, the interior is stunning, and it has a traditional Orthodox iconography. A lot of icons. When they paint their saints and their religious images, it's all flat, and it's really Orthodox-like. Orthodox characteristic. It's so what could I call it? Orthodox iconography. Maybe that's the term, but I can give. I remember the image of perpetual help, that kind of style of artistry. So this one, church is open until 5 p.m. and I guess 9 o'clock. I forgot what time in the morning, but it closes by 5 p.m. So it's closed by now. And they offer guided tours and educational materials according to the placard there. Do you know that Orthodox Church is the original church, not the Roman Catholic? Because when the apostles, Jesus has 12 apostles, right? When the apostles fled Jerusalem, they fled outward, northward, towards Eurasia, Europe and Asia, Eurasia. And first they landed by, by Turkey, and then they ended up eventually to Greece. They scattered there, and the Greece is where they established, and that is the Orthodox Church until that's during the Byzantine era, until the Romans were turned from pagans into Christians, where they built the center of Christianity in Rome. That's where they started the Catholicism in Rome. Somebody asked a question here. Let me read the comments. There's a question I saw there. Scott say, I just say it's very modern. Okay, contemporary. I lived in Brooklyn that day. Oh, during the 9/11, you were in Brooklyn. And you were asking me, how tall am I? I'm not tall, I'm short. You should ask me, how short are you? That's funny. It's a joke. Can you tell if Fernando is here lurking and not saying anything? I cannot tell. I'm glad that Fernando is watching me, if ever, because I watch his videos as well. Fernando is on something, you know. He's on a process of something that he needs, you know, peace. What is this? Look at that. The lights. It's twinkling. Look at that. Let me take a video of this, a clip. I hope it will not finish soon. What is the symbolism of this? Why is it doing like that? Okay, I took a 1-minute clip of that. What were you saying, Scott? Gil, you lurk in others. Yes, I do. I watch Fernando's. I love to travel. I watch Sifat's. I watch Afraz. I watch them. Not fully though, because I'm also busy with other things of my own. But from time to time, I sneak into their videos. Okay, where are we right now? We are in Westfield, right? We're in Westfield. And actually, we are right here in the South Concourse street level. Why the South Concourse? This is because this is part of the Oculus. So we start descending down, and there's a train station there, train R&W. That one, R&W trains. We go down, and it's gonna lead us to the Oculus. So this is Westfield. Yeah, Nathan, that's cool. I agree with you. Hey, wait. Scott Preston, did I see that right? You said that I was glad to hear from Minimi Yelby today. He's recovering well. Oh my God! You know that Minimi, Fernando was trying to look for Minimi. I don't know him. I don't know him at all. But you know, Fernando was trying to look for him, and all the while he thought that Minimi has passed away already, because there was no signs on Facebook or whatever, nothing. And he was very sick when he last knew about his whereabouts. I'm glad to hear that he's on this earth right now. M. Zambrano, is this a live streamer? Is this a live streamer? Blah blah blah. Oh, the shops are closed in here right now. All the shops are closed, so we're proceeding to the Oculus, okay? Fernando, yes, but not as much lately. Okay. Good that he is, back to life, because at least he's still here on earth, because, Fernando needs to see him. He's alive in Queens. Good to hear that. I hope Fernando knows about it already. He had an accident, then surgery. I thought, no, I never knew. Because I don't know him. Only Fernando told me that Minimi was very sick. That's all he said. He did not mention about whatever happened to him. So, and Fernando wasn't quite hopeful about it. Oh, now I know. Thank you. Scott, is Minimi a live streamer? Can you answer M. Zambrano, please? And I also would like to know if he is a live streamer. But what I know is that he and Fernando were always together in going live around the city. He could be a live streamer then. And if yes, what's his channel name?
And then maybe we should circle. And then they're going to check him. I go, meanwhile, I walk up to Jim.
Okay, so we are by the Oculus right now. Charan! This wide area. The Oculus to the Path train. Our train is located on that way. My train is E-train, and many trains on the right side. And look at this photography. But it's glary. It is glary. Severely injured. He's recovering well. Very good. Good to hear. Wow, hit by a car. Poor boy. Yes, I'm in Oculus right now. So, where is our train? E-Subway. Okay. We're here by E-Subway. Park, New York City E-Subway going to Queens. I hope I can still hold my bathroom. I don't want to go to the bathroom, but I feel like going. My God. Anyway, so I must go before I take the train. I will show you. I will just show you the vicinity as I stand from here. So that is the Oculus. Look at that architecture. A lot of ribs. This, this is patterned after a bird, according to the architect. Patterned after the bird. Oh, that he's. I wish him well. Okay. Oh, you know him from 2000. Oh, that is his channel. Okay, let me. Okay, chuk. There you go. I screenshot that, so I won't forget. Me a cologne. Buy me a cologne there. All are closed. Everything is closer. But anyway, talking about cologne, what cologne are you using? Okay. Please type in what cologne you're using, Scott Preston, before I say adieu, goodbye, goodbye. Wait. I would like to highlight something here, but I cannot. What happened? Oh my God. Oh, I cannot. I would just try to retrieve something here, but I cannot now. Was too bad. Anyway, that's it. Oh, here it is. Oh, I cannot type something. I want to type something. Anyway, enjoy the scene here. Enjoy Oculus. Enjoy that one. So everyone, I would like to thank everyone for coming here, and this is my daily streaming. I appreciate everyone for taking your time, walking with me around the city. It's been a long walk today, and I learned something from you. About your contributions about the things around us, surroundings, and I would like to thank everyone for that. I would like to thank everybody for coming. There's M. Sembrano. Oh, EFX is there. Maybe EFX was viewing from behind. Oh, Mini-Me doesn't have a channel. Okay. No, I'm not going to swim the toilet. That's not proper. I'm not going to swim the toilet. That's why I'm cutting this off before I go to the bathroom, before I take my E-train. And Nice FX just showed up late, but he was watching from Staten Island. Oh, we've been from the Staten Island ferry station. Your ferry station, Alex. That's Alex Nice FX. He's a very good person, you know. Hello, Alex. Hello there. Anyway, so Scott Preston, what did you write there? You wrote something like John Barbat. Oh, John Barbatos is a store near you. Okay, so John Barbatos has a cologne. Is that what you mean? Oh, you love Chanel blue? I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like Chanel blue. But you like Chanel blue, huh? Okay. Good to know. Once I tried the sample, but I did not like it. Okay. Scott says Gil needs to stream show from Staten Island. We're gonna do that next time, but with the recommendation from Nice EFX, cause I'm not really familiar with Staten Island, except that its history. It was a dump site of garbage of New York City before. Now they transformed it into a community. Unless there's a recommendation, because I got lost there, because I noticed that Nice CFX is not focusing or not catering to Staten Island on his streams, and he's from there, so I don't find any reason that, and other streamers as well, they don't cater Staten Island. Well, and maybe the ferry ride, but it's not advisable to do live on the ferry ride. Sorry, it's not advisable to do a live on ferry ride because the signal is very weak. The signal there is very weak. It's intermittently weak, on and off. It's not stable, and most probably you get just annoyed by the signal quality. So if you do that, it's better if you do filming as the boat is streaming along the river and right by Liberty. But the boat is not passing near Liberty. It's so far away from Liberty that you need to zoom your camera until your image get poor quality because of the super zoom that you're utilizing just to get the image of the Liberty. But the ferry ride itself is beautiful. I love that experience when I did that. Yes, you're correct, M. Zambrano, buffering on the boat. I agree with you. That's why it's not advisable. It could be more feasible if you take the ferry boat within East River, from Wall Street going to Brooklyn towards Long Island City, and then to Roosevelt Island, that route, because you can still get some signal from the near land, whereas the Staten Island, the land is so far away from the boat. That's why the signal is very poor. Yeah, one time I will see Liberty. I haven't been to Liberty, Oh, my scent. I use a lot of scents. Now, my scent now is Blue by what's the name of that? Givenchy? No. Blue by Blue. BLU. I forgot the designer. I forgot him. Blue. Okay. Who's the blue? BB Bulgari. Bulgari. Yeah, it's a Bulgari blue. I remember now. I still have the Bulgari blue. It's not yet finished. I still have, what's that? Perry Ellie. I use Perry Ellie too. The Perry Ellie red and the Perry Ellie green. I got a lot of scents that I use interchangeably. I'm not stuck up with one scent only. Every time I use different ones. And I have Arabian Oud scent also. Yeah, the Arabian Oud. I have, what else do I have? From time to time, especially during summer, I use the blue water. What's it? Blue water, is it? Blue water, right? Is that blue water? I think it's blue water. I forgot the name. Anyway, what else? I use a lot of scents. Anyway, Ralph Lauren, long before. 20 years ago, I used to do Ralph Lauren. Now, no more. I don't do Ralph Lauren no more. You know the green Ralph Lauren? Before I would use that, now no more. Yeah, cool water. I said blue water. That's cool water. Yeah, I still have that on the dresser. It's not yet finished. And also I use Tommy. You know the Tommy Boy. I use Tommy Boy. Same thing. Sifat says perfume. Yeah, I also sometimes say perfume. It's scent, it's cologne, right? Sifat always say perfume. I noticed that. Just like me, I also have that kind of mistake. It's not a perfume. Girls wear perfume, men wear cologne. Yes. Sometimes I have that mistake too. Perfume. Because in Asia we just call it perfume. All our perfumes. Okay. So I guess it's time to really say goodbye. I need to hop on to my train and go to the bathroom first. Because just to make sure that I won't leak inside the train. No. Please correct Sifat. Okay. I will do. Yeah. You specialist, Scott. Kindly correct Sifat. Tell him the difference. Oh, he wears women's perfume like Gucci. But the Gucci women is almost unisex, right? Like Chanel. Oh, Chanel, I love Chanel number 5. For me, that's very classic. Chanel number 5. The last time I used Chanel number 5 was 15 years ago. Up to now, I haven't used again because so expensive, man. Can't afford it. And Mr. Brown, okay, Bunny Gill, hop to the train. Yes, I'll do that. And the bathroom, yes, bathroom first. Okay, everyone, once again, thank you very much. Alex, nice EFX. Thank you for coming for late notice. And I know you were watching from behind. Why? That's where you belong? Just behind? No. You belong here in front, man. Come on. So that's a nice EFX, a very good person. And also, Scott Preston, thanks for coming. Thanks for your contribution. As well with M. Sombrano, giving me a lot of contributions. I'm learning a lot from you people. Thank you for that. And I was able to share it to other viewers as well. My problem is my memory. I know today, tomorrow I don't. My memory is very poor. And Nathan is in the house. Thanks for coming, Nathan. Byronet is there. Mr. RB is there. Who else are there? They're down there in the deep in the conversation. I cannot dig anymore because there's a long thread of conversation in here. Thank you, everyone. There's Israel Morales, and the rest of the Moraleses. I got a lot of Moraleses in here viewing me. Oh, my allergy. Oh my God. And my eyes, look at that. My eyes is affected too. Oh my God. It's so itchy, you know. My goodness. Yeah, Chanel number 5. Oh, Chanel number 5 is number 1 in the world. Oh, nice to know. I cannot afford that. And the other one now, I forgot already. Anyway, let's talk about perfume next time, and scents and colognes. Bye, everyone. Good night. Have a tight sleep. Thanks for coming with me. Thanks for walking with me. And I will shift my camera before my face is stuck up on the camera's last image. And there's a dog. Look at that. An Akita. That's an Akita dog. The breed is Akita. I love Akita dogs. They're very intelligent and very loyal. And goodbye, everyone. Yes, Scott Preston, 150 a bottle is too much for me. I won't buy that. Good night, everyone. Ciao, au revoir, arrivederci, paalam, sayonara, jamatane, adios, adieu, goodbye, paalam.